Edge Nation, what's cracking? We're talking bis and tris today, and I know what you want to know. You're wondering how you get bis and tris like these, right? Well, okay, we'll talk about that later. But I get it all the time where people in the industry who are caught up on this idea of functional training say, oh, we never do any bicep or tricep training because that's not functional. I disagree. I think these are part of our body. They add to our function. Period. End of story. The other thing is, I mean, come on. We all want to have a little, suns out, guns out action at some point. So you have to be able to incorporate it in. But what about when you don't have a dumbbell or barbell nearby? Inverted bicep curls. Use a suspension trainer like the TRX. I like a split stance on this. 1 foot out to add stability, 1 foot under you. And then what you're going to do is just curl, bring your face towards those handles. If you noticed on that, I was not going to full extension or full flexion just in order to keep constant tension on the muscle during this exercise. Short range chin-ups. So if you notice there, I was not going to a full pull, and I was not going to a full hang in order to keep constant tension on those bis. TRX tri press. Split stance. You want to tighten this glute and make sure that you're not arching through the low back here. Lean forward, press yourself away. Don't go to a full press and a full flexion position in order to keep constant tension on those triceps. Feet elevated, tri push-up. Get a narrow hand position so they're not way out and your elbows aren't going to flare out on this. Tighten your glutes here and then tighten your core so that everything is moving as one piece. From there, tight push-ups, get those tris active that way. A few thoughts on bicep and tricep training. First of all, it is a part of high-functioning shoulders and functional training of the shoulders. Just don't overdo it, especially if you're an overhead athlete. On the exercises that I showed, your rep counts are going to be probably higher than you would if you were using dumbbells or barbells and could adjust the loads accordingly. When you're using just your body weight, such as on those exercises, you're going to bring your rep counts up to somewhere between 12 and 20. Keep the tension on your muscles. So don't go to full extension or full flexion positions, and that'll help you keep the tension on the muscles and get a good pump on those areas. The last piece is there's a confidence factor here. So when you're out there competing against somebody else and they can see that your arms are big and strong, that makes them think twice and recognize your strength level. So yeah, bicep and tricep work is okay. You don't have to feel bad or shamed that you're doing bicep and tricep work. Just do it responsibly and you'll get the edge on your competition.